in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we gon' make we proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand and talk. Come here, we on, now we message for Komon-Tok. This now we voice. R&B, so we make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the yarn and clear for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no, we no go lie. Now Komon-Tok, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, Komon-Tok, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand to talk. Come here, we on, now we message for Komon-Tok. This now we voice. R&B, so we the make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Komon-Tok, now the place to be. We the yarn and clear for you and me.
Yes, family, I want to welcome back to yet another very, very important segment. They come through the Komon-Tok platform, and just like any other day, we know they're done with Komon-Tok there. As you know, of course, you know, so this the month of Ramadan, and you know, we come very, very late. We just rush. We could already put flyer at least long enough past this day, and we apologize for we late. And but as always, we know they miss nothing. We there for giving the correct information. And one of the news where, in fact, this news don't they go on since yesterday, where they say Maada Bio in convoy kill 3 people. Now, as always, sometimes we wait for evidence or at least some video or some photos. You know, now at least now we get something, or at least where we go right on, so that at least we go do more further investigation. And fortunately, then be sent for we a video where somebody in the background, they say that the people in there we the convoy massacre. Again, a video, you know, so a subject to verification of probably investigation as the case may be. And I'm sure say you will get the same question, assuming this just assumption, assuming a Maada Bio in convoy after investigation would go, or sometimes perhaps compensation go day, or perhaps one kind of formal apology, whatever the case may be, we don't know. But another account anyway, we they come on that side, we can look into that. And we see police arrest one Nigerian na Lunge Airport, suspected of cocaine. And so I don't know what happened again at the country. It looked like say every week we must talk about cocaine. Yeah. Every week, just tell every week we must talk about, say, they don't catch person at your port, they don't catch person out at your port. I mean, not day before I study. I mean, yesterday I said day before I study. Now today we talk about Afghanistan, Pakistan rather, Pakistan. Not today, yesterday, and today again the police. But anyway, kudos to the police. This one we need for Guyana, not so the kudos on this one, and we also see a disturbing ranking we done by Oxford. We put Salon as the least unhappy country in the world. We only the second to Afghanistan. It's really I go say this now. What I can say tourism. Check the word tourism, because there's nothing much people can do at home, So if you don't say that we are the least unhappy people, you know, go deny, and I think we will look into that, and we also go see more videos of Blacker. Lona just see waiting be happening to her, waiting they explain, and again, like I said, they generate some of these, all of these contents. There, this now like we they build a think tank, we they build a library, we they build a research center. Now they can do so, and in future people can go back, go back and say, "Let's go back, banner Komon-Tok. Let's go check, or let's go to another platform." I mean, we had let's go now, but let's go check back. Maybe somebody among Kuna want to research. Somebody writes a book safe by all 2 days. Yeah. Somebody where they watch with I just because of the content how they produce, you write book about that. Can you imagine? So you see, not only there are a lot of people that they benefit out of this. A lot of people, because information itself. I mean, besides you on tap now, the other person they take them back for user. So now like a continuous process for information. All my guy they use information. Also, so okay, don't tap here. Other people and guy they tap. Some people in the turn. Anyway, just like that. And our own to raise a awareness about mpox. I'm sure plenty people on our social media wanna see we in face all full with mpox, that monkeypox. So like now we self taken because they say why they do enough for raise awareness, and it's a good thing because for the fact it's a bad thing for them because you see, but it's a good thing that they raise that awareness because we get this issue as Africans. We can keep we sick there, even sick way for share for let other person. I mean, we can too conservative, everything for private, certain thing you need for help. So by sharing, say let people let raise awareness because you already get a platform. And platform no means a pass you sit on here. Possibly they listen, they go for invoice, they go for a platform. So again, kudos for that, and I wish a speedy recovery on that. And we also go see Chihombori, this woman in interview with Donald Jazeera, they scatter the internet. It has scattered the internet about US aid, about the aid what they beg for, what they complain, what they ask, what they yearn for. Anyway, today we go do yourself a favor. Perhaps we go take 10 minutes, but trust me, that 10 minutes you go learn a lot. I say in interview broke the internet. Anyway, we go look into that. And of course, at the international stage, Trump immigration policy, Europeans and necessary brace, unprecedented for America and the Europeans, they want their citizens for go America. What is going on? Europeans, then they want their citizens and made them be careful for go America. In fact, if you follow DW and France 24, it is some European citizen, one German man, then detained for 6 weeks, I mean, just, and Trump. And even UK self don't put advisory for in citizen there. This, be the things itself, unimaginable, not so unimaginable for lady. Remember this because these are very strong core allies there, not so. But anyway, that's for tell you one thing, say nothing on earth is permanent. Nothing on earth is certain permanent. There is only one thing that is constant, and that is change. So I think we get for the learn from some of them there. Nobody, I'm sure the European answer nobody expects it will come and reach. It will reach a point with the relationship with the US, and therefore they want the citizens to think twice if you're angry under. Now Africa, and then get there, so Africa, maybe other parts of the world, and then with the advisory statements, you go pull, be careful because you ever be cautious of blah blah. Anyway, all right. So as you see, as always, we jump packed now. If you just join me, you're more than welcome. We did now different sign. We did Komon-Tok on YouTube, and we also did Facebook, and we also did Instagram. Me, where they bring come the program. Me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. We can't just not for all that part issues. A better one. And tomorrow, of course, you already know the groundbreaking interview for the Peckham, the people where they base like Peckham on opportunities, on our parliamentarian, where are also the Minister of Energy. You get for there with me tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock. Please endeavor for come. Ask a question or probably can eerie wait to get for you because mainly the interview get for center on una way it cover that area there, and of course I know the Minister of Energy you get for talk that about aspects there. Anyway, tomorrow is gonna be another day in the ongoing progress of the Komon-Tok. They can't just not for comfort on parent issues there, but
yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family. Cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. Where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon.
All right, yeah, straight to the point. We don't get nothing for waste, and we just want to tell you plenty thank you. We just want to tell you plenty thank you for joining me. And you don't know what to do. Not say no. Sharing is caring. Consider that, please. Consider that sharing is caring. Very important. Now, this magic on a finger than the magic. I can always say, don't have finger than the magic because of the share on the shared and content here. They go viral, and when they go viral, my message they go viral. And on top of that, or most importantly, the country they're able to and. We never know. I can always say, as long as we stand at the right road, we become firm and very serious and be robust, sincerely and genuinely. No amount of intimidation, no amount of threats, nobody know what this light, because this fire, not a we lighter, not cold lighter. That's what we believe. And the people, if they're with you, not God, they with you. Not so. All right. So we don't know like how they'll put this. They can play for you one clip now, yeah? Listen at the background. As I say, this information from yesterday, first then send unto we, but we not see because we asked, okay, is there any photos or is there any video? Because then we asked a lot of questions and we say, okay, let's see perhaps today. Fortunately, we able to get a video where they show the bearing. Which I happen. So Lord just play the video, okay? I come back and can put more analysis here. What do you can?
Canada, this one at the body then the couch so now. Yeah. I get a little sad. No, of course. So this is not the body there. No release you, no release you for you. Lost. So we go to Nana Mosque. No really easy, no really easy. Allah, sorry for brothers them. Somebody don't pass Subanda. No really easy for brother. Allah, sorry for that. Allah, give that Jannah. Maada Bio in convoy, no really easy. And it's supposed to sit on that road where it does its guy for exit. So, I'll go inside the mosque now. It's really not soon. I'm sorry for that.
Yes, I want to. That's my opinion. I got a different that's what you got. You don't go back to the I'm going to get a different. I have a problem.
So let's get it also now.
All right, so Fambul, what we don't know behind the scene, what we know behind the scene, I can't tell you what we know behind the scene, yeah? They can't tell you what we know behind the scene for this one. All right, now this we know behind the scene. Okay, now this we know behind the scene. We understand, say, this convoy be the past now a village then called Sulima Malika, where you left by Massacre Junction. Now this accident take place. Now according to the source, now Maada Bio in convoy, now massacre them people here. We also understand, say, Maada Bio don't send money to the family of this, which is a good thing where I reason now. We just don't, well, be there behind the scenes, we just don't confirm this information from a source for say, Maada Bio send money. We don't know, no confirm from government or Maada Bio, but we saw say Maada Bio send money to the family from make then do the burying. Of course, I don't see now waiting take place. So Maada Bio look like he accept responsibility. Maybe he do as because an accident, or maybe consider himself to be the president, way will show compassion, way something like this happen, whatever the case may be, according to which we get now. Maada Bio send money to the family where this happened to. So now this we get, and we go tap on it. And if we get more on this unfortunate situation, we will let you know. And as they say, even if it can't by investigation, we not going to know. Not to for send the money no more, but we want to know what's happen. Not so investigation by the issues here, then very, very important. Law we know how it happen, and if not negligence, or let people and just learn from that. The purpose of having investigation sometimes not so for the person we don't die now, not so for the person, but at least many able get a fair knowledge waiting really take place. So that's not the unfortunate side, and then we don't pass that side. All right, now we then move on to the next one, and we still on Blacker. We still on Blacker. A painful. What he then do this guy? Let God sorry for her. A cooking pay. Not so Lord listen Blacker.
I just see one old man there with troop with that elox. Then go call last time the host. Watch him. Then chap me. Then chap me. Chap me now. Chap me. But they say, why me for rally? All men and call them. Why me for protest? They say me no say Maada Bio the government so na 20 years I dey pan am. They say if me no wear the green clothes, they kill me yesterday. But now I say they pull out, they give me a wear am. But if the salon are the rule on soldier team, when I come up for a right to talk, they will send me, go kill me. But now they die so. You get sorry, I don't look so saying the government don't do. Governments give people the elox. Give them. Now they let today, so me see.
You sabi the people that will do you show?
Yes, sir. I know they all. I sabi they all.
Who side them go do you show? This
Problem. It happen na road tifun. Na lunge road tifun. Na OSD them. Na them. General Juliet Jallo go there yesterday na road tifun. Na go there. Na any man they say Juliet not the man who say strike. Na I say una left farm. Julia don't tell us they left me and then old me later, all the pardon go. They give them money and then chap me. But me I suffer before them, but left me so that I want them. They brother I right now, I go buy a rat of person, better land drink and die. And they suffer right now, look me condition. But look, go them go chap mortal man. They say I'm going to APC office, let go use me at politics. If I go to APC office this now, when I to APC, they send me for go rally. They go use me. Now look at the chap me. But yeah, now help me. But they go to APC office, back like go expect them. But before they go, let us meet them.
All right, so family, when I talk yesterday, I said will be the struggle forget some of them video. I will tell somebody plenty to thank you. We already be don't get there, but you know we get a lot, huge archive. So sometimes we'll not be expecting. I mean, Blacker go die, and you know we're not what we prepare for. So we struggle neighbor get, but somebody just help we save we all of that. That's the send for we this one. When I see, so when we talk say the government of Maada Bio need for take responsibility. Yesterday back we shown another so we shown another one very gruesome back. We shown another back. We'll not take out again because at least we don't see her. This is just a genealogy. Let's take another one back. Let's take another one back.
I've been a party officer study. Abraham left go Kaila. We all are soldier team as one. Wow, about the call me this way, Abraham left too.
pass
They fetch me the chap. So now, medicine not check this morning at the Kego police for them. I'm going to show you to me again. I don't talk back. So it's damage me. Look me on. See, Baz me study. See? So maybe people are watch us they gone against soldier team. One green man they say me na APC me na snitch. I wanna see him. I don't come back Yvonne. Let God make Yvonne Akisoya win. If you Yvonne Akisoya win, Gentle must go. Gentle, who's mayor we don't be? Gentle, you want can be mayor on a salon. We in a country man. We Creole man and then gets mayor. If you left so you. Gentle, don't go spend the money. That money where you go spend. I want to make use of our family them. No come to our politics, they didn't win. Now Creole man president stand one day, mayorship. Now Creole man president stand the mayorship. You never win there. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
You see, the unfortunate thing, this man, a lot of people and say, blacker, if really begets, then sober rehabilitation, sober medicine, sober counseling places, because the man no gets, of course, he appears as if he mentally challenged. But what is the common amount? Everybody that agrees say now, like in fact, sometimes it analyze issues there. Blacker they analyze issues and pass people and say we sane, we normal. Yes, it analyze issues there. But the point is not about the analysis we they make talk about. And they talk about the brutal, the inhumane. What would they say now? We are we owe enemy. Someone able understand. I said we hate ourselves with passion. We hate ourselves with passion. Politics don't blind we to a level that we not see nothing good in anybody or either with us or you are against us. Either you are with us or against us. And that is always we can talk on this platform. We have to control the emotions there, both sides of the aisle. Because if we're not able to control the emotions there, at a critical time, we could do like some of them here. But we not deserve for beats. With the beat and to not with a beat. Technically, this is not what we say again. If you don't see the evidence, so this clearly should say SLPP are then responsible to a great extent for this man in Taiwan. That they are responsible because of the if really we get people who investigate and see. Bitter, chap. We see the other video again yesterday. So somebody just come, Lord will do self a favor. Lord just flash again. You go find for Lord we car with her. And you know, it really painful. Lord we just okay, Lord just take them back. This one.
Video, the talk say you not about the same money. You are like bastard begin. You nasty sexuous. Let me say, I mean I respect bastard begin. I respect me president. I mean I can say respect. You nasty.
So if somebody tell you say such then people are will do so then get unpine die one, you know go say na makeup story. No, you know go say na makeup story. Look at the evidence now. Yeah. And he get long life safe. If we don't die, he said it might be the call for they beg, he say one drink karata poison, you want die. Blacker they say you want die, you want drink karata poison. For imagine the pain will be the feel. Who knows? Maybe they don't broken parts. Maybe them they don't pour something inside. We don't know. We don't know. I know say they say they get I seen as Facebook now Panadol, then chalk Panadol, then aspirin there. I see. With one, I see one drip. Somebody go put a drip. Somebody go put then cough medicine. I mean, come on, you know. Then chalk medicine. Who's kind of heavy effect we go get. Anyway, I mean, not super bad, but we know say we not get strong medicine there, you know. But anyway, Lord just left pull land in, you know. And you don't get possible to talk for us. So now that make with a take in case you don't die today. Yeah, other people are not move on. We can move on, but imagine this one a young person. How you feel? The less privileged and the less privileged and let me say the less powerful in our society we get for support them. Now they make we become a better society. If we not pay attention to the less privileged and the less powerful, we allow those in authority, those in power, for trample on the rights of every citizen, regardless of his status, whether or not less privileged, whether he mentally challenged, whatever. We're not able, I mean, it's not a way, we're not able to build a better society, you know. But anyway, it's pathetic, it's shameful, it's a disgrace. And I hope say the people then, I mean, I don't know, there will be no investigation as far as this government's concerned. Because we could have called for that. We could have said, okay, made a launch investigation, made a check. In fact, there is this saying, if you're not SLPP, you're not true Sierra Leonean. If you're not SLPP, you're not a true Sierra Leonean. Somebody go say, how this talk connects here? I want can do for you journalogy now. I will bring for you the First Lady. Listen to the First Lady. And what I go do, I go bring for you 2 minutes of SLPP thuggery, which just happened in this year. Don't today, you listen to what Lima say. Then you go understand, say, if you're not SLPP, you're not true Sierra Leone. And not to mean words, which means you're above the law, technically, and they mean so. All right. Now, what will they do? Law we arrange them, law arrange those clips here. Lorna can get them. I just want to talk about I be the hope like so we'll get what we will see investigation, but enough forthcoming. But they can just
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you day, it no matter. Anytime where you go, it no matter. Anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Inside Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok.
Anybody doing an SLPP now?
Where they bring information.
all right. There's a reason we make some we can go the extra mile, we bring calm, then watch them. We could have simply say it, you know, we go don't talk and say that, so you say. But if we find for the area, let us not twist her any other way. Listen, the First Lady. I get a reason why I make her bring a camp. Listen, the First Lady.
Anybody when a SLPP now in a true Sierra Leonean right now? Believe say anybody when a SLPP now in a true Sierra Leonean right now? We believe say anybody when a SLPP now in a true Sierra Leonean right now? We believe say anybody when a SLPP now in a true Sierra Leonean right now.
Okay. I get a reason we make a plan on them. Now, I want to let you listen. I mean, this not to listen, just watch, because I'm sure plenty people we don't see this one. SLPP bonus. All right, this not to new one, not a new clip. Okay. Now again, everything we make a bring a cam. There, we don't see them clip here several times. I don't want out again when I don't see them many. I don't do the journalogy, not so. Now listen. Where a lot of people they feel say, okay, I think we need for count one more of this clip. A very important. Let me count this one. One more of this clip. All right, look out this one. This one very well.
The one come on. Hey. Somebody.
Anyway, there's a reason we make a bring Canning clip here, the First Lady, and see them two incidents and not so. Now, listen to Lahai Lawrence Lima. When a lot of people and the fee say this incident, then go investigate them, then go hold them, this, that. See how I play with words today. I play with words. They're not even sure if them people are in the SLPP. You got the point there. Sometimes when they talk to people like say, my good God, these guys are just too much. They are just too much. All right, look out for you, Lahai Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok.
The National Publicity Secretary, the SLPP, almost cases that una record so far in una lower level elections, and within the party they do for stop some of them TIA be responsible for plenty petition and confusion.
Like I've been answered before, 14 cases so far we may know. The side and way the complaint body at the regional level being able to recommend, we later come to PPRC, we then look into them cases and we give a report back. The National Secretariat already don't call for a next meeting for able for set up a timetable for that we reconduct the elections then day. So today we'll meet by 2 p.m. today for take a decision on that. We go before make we draw up a timetable for conduct the elections. So once we conduct the elections, then we'll be properly set for move to the next level. Because the other thing they look at every stage where you go, you get for publish the delegate list for like the contestants. They know who are the delegates then, so that at least then go able for campaign to them. So until we correct them deficit, then they and also able for publish for the number of days we required. For make we able for going to the next stage. So now that we don't do so far.
Any disciplinary action from the SLPP with regards the plenty confusion or the confusion that will happen during a lower level election?
Well, I know see them doing the timetable even for the program schedule will get to the for next meeting. So not me no see that one day because every organization, like I said before, you must get disagreements. And one area also when they go resolve then disagreement, and we now the PPRC and we don't resolve it. If I challenge you, say what you do not correct, that don't mean say I have to go through a disciplinary tribunal. The only thing that we talk about in areas where people engage in violence conduct, we first of all not even know it if now actual registered members of SLPP behave that way. But at the same time, in as much as those then conducts and they disturb the public peace, we also don't call the police for able for investigate then conducts and they. So we know they talk about disciplinary actions at the moment because we know don't clearly gets anyone we don't clearly violate the SLPP rules and regulations yet.
All right, Mr. Mara just confirm say on right there.
All right, for them, they not get anybody they not get anybody who can confirm say violates, regardless of the fact that we see some of these thuggery will take place and names and come out, and it's clear these are SLPP lower level elections, and we see names and the come out. In fact, one of the reasons we made them fire the youth minister now because of the campism. These are one of the allegations there. Because you know SLPP power they don't get inside power inside don't get team inside divided inside the power teams they don't divided. You get certain people away they for the first lady, you get certain people you know like the first lady and Senget, some more or less like that in terms of supremacy without the flex power as we don't see of recent times. So nothing again for come up behind it because at the end of the day there's a one party, they're not sure. Sending a police, say they don't invite police. We don't be able to see anything we go come out there because even when it comes to even corruption, where they catch people then live now, live now. Now they say they catch and they left them back. A case in point, I will make them clear. The clerk of parliament, the disgraced clerk of parliament, Parent Tarawali. I will not go tired for the bring you name now, clerk of parliament, because if you get shame. Somebody tell me the other day, they said parent they watch you, it is they say like bully more than it's no, I'm not too I'm not too personal. I don't always say this. There is nothing personal between parent Rally and me. I know Sabia, you know Sabi me. In the sense we know Sabi individually. What till you do now we hate. Now they talk with you we do. Most, if not all of the SLPP officials there, we not got no problem with them. But we love them. Now we brothers and now we sister them. We they cherish them, we want them to succeed. Now the thing what they do, the activities and that we hate, and then they talk, we they condemn. Corruption are one of the things we don't like. Now make with the talk. So whoever is saying that, please again the messages, I'm sure probably would listen anyway. Yeah, not that no more. So yeah. So we got tap that side here. One of the other one we will look at our aunts pull a video where like it raise awareness for these mpox, and just in case you know ever know better, if I'm for at least you says see how it ambog people and it really very very disturbing for the people. Let us share. Let we get let's see. Now just 2 minutes, not to all of the take because it's very long. We don't use 2 minutes per now. We can just just so you know, yeah. All right, so we come.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one for tomorrow.
Hello everybody, hello. Hello Sierra Leoneans, hello. We're waiting to get more people on the live and then I'll start the conversation. First of all, I would like to address those who were actually commenting under my post saying that I'm seeking attention. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people out here die just like that, because we take nothing serious. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, who is telling you, who is talking to you, or who is trying to give you heads up. Share this video, please. Share this live. It will help a lot of people, It will help. I know we're stubborn. I know we think we know it all. We have all these traditional medications and things like that. But this is serious. Please share the video. Whether you live in the States, in Germany, in the UK, in Austria, Australia, you name it, any part of the world. You're watching me right now, especially Sierra Leone. Please share this live. It is very, very important. I'm feeling great. I'm okay. I'm alive. That's the most important part. And this is why I said, let me come and sensitize people. Because literally, I see people are still not taking this thing serious. You know, a few days ago, my friend asked me a question. She said, oh, is there mpox, blah, blah, blah. And then based on, you know, all the questions I've been asking and things like that, I was like, no, I haven't seen any case, because you don't, literally Sierra Leone, they're telling you there is this number, but you never see the people, you know. Otherwise.
All right. Anyway, the point is, I'm sure when I don't see it's real, even though people then say they look for attention. But I agree with her. I support her on this side. And in fact, a beginner in the introduction. Plenty sick way not for suppose for kill winners alone, or we conservate it too much. You like that secrecies too much. We know the share, you know, it don't cause a lot of things. Certain thing raise awareness. I make we counterparts there, you know. we other skin color, we counterparts there. Then they open up. You see somebody they with some life-threatening disease, they come back, he talk, he laugh, he smile back, as if everything is fine. People and they would another call person not feel anything if they go through any kind of sick way. I know I just mentioned people that they go life-threatening sick, they come back, they normal, they raise awareness, and that's the point. What in our aunts do, and not facing our attention they look, they look for. Because if you see in face in all sides, and you get a platform. So our own, we wish you speedy recovery, and people and therefore go up. Not so everything they send attention. Certain thing look okay. Assuming if the person bing 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 attention they look at. What about the message now where they use for create the attention? The message, some people are just jealous, more. We get this problem at salon. That's more. If you see somebody, sometimes either pan fame or whatever, or people in the talk about some people and they feel good, they go hatred. You just say, "Can become you can be famous just for the passion of young on that." So assuming this our own famousness, you want to look for attention, but what about the message now? Mpox government be don't declare CSCT. Anyway, not just stop that side. Right now, I promise you say Ugafu can listen to Chiombori in interview now, Jazeera. This interview scatter the internet about USA. So just take 10 minutes of fun, and I promise you again, you're not going to regret. Anyway, here they come just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet.
Hi, I'm Steve Clements, and I have a question. With the term celebrating the
come together as for tomorrow. Now we go make salon
of USAID. I was listening to a program, I believe it was CNN, and I was jumping up and down. It was a government official from Hungary. He was echoing the same sentiments. He said they are happy USAID is leaving Hungary because they are always supporting opposition. Their form of government advocacy is supporting whoever can keep the government in a turmoil.
So, Ambassador, let me just jump in here for you. This is a message that I don't think many Americans hear. I think many Americans believe, not all of them, but many of them believe that AID was essentially set up for philanthropic reasons, for dealing with the HIV/AIDS crisis, dealing with the various instabilities in the region, dealing with infrastructure deficits. But you're saying that there was something else as part of that package, meddling.
A major meddling agenda. Major meddling agenda. The majority of some of the workers, now the average USAID worker may not realize it, but quite a few of them are also operatives who are underground, and their major agenda is to destabilize governments, destabilize countries. If you think about it, their sole purpose, for example, filling in the gaps in healthcare and education. Where is the change? Show me one country that USAID was in and education improved. Show me what country where USAID was in and healthcare improved. The social services they're bringing, it's peanuts. The American taxpayer needs to know the billions of dollars that are being given to USAID, a fraction is making it to the people.
Look, one of the highest profile medicine programs is PEPFAR, which both Republicans and Democrats here in Washington are really having outcries about. It was one of the signature programs of President George W. Bush to try to respond to the HIV/AIDS epidemic in Africa. What's the view on that front?
Let's look at what HIV/AIDS was used to do. We know of a program that was run out of South Africa where they actually were injecting people with the virus. The reason some of the AIDS virus spread as rapidly as it did in Southern Africa, there were some very dirty games being played on African people. They were using Africans as guinea pigs for experimental activities. Even when you look at every aspect, they're using us as guinea pigs. Yes, there is some good, a percentage of some good, but not all of it is done with good intentions. You look at agriculture, they're destroying African agriculture by introducing those GMOs. You plant your seed in one season, your soil is finished. We used to have seeds that we can use from one season to the other. The introduction of GMOs through these agencies, USAID is one of them. We are destroying Africa in a massive way. A little good is coming out, but by and large, the end result, they mean no good. They can turn around and give us an inventory and say, as long as you have been in Africa and also other parts of the world, show us your success rate. You claim you're helping governments with education and healthcare. Show us your success rate. But I also turn around and say, African governments, why do you need this little aid to assist you in providing proper healthcare, proper education? The average African government can afford to provide those services for their people.
I happen to have many friends that work for USAID, both in the field, but also in Washington. And I have to tell you, I know that they believe that they're doing good, that they're trying to move the needle for those that are in desperate situation and desperate conditions. I think it's very interesting to raise the question of what the other political purposes are. But as you sort of look at the scene now, the French are very big in aid programs. As you mentioned, the British, there are also Chinese aid programs. Are all of these programs essentially power plays and all of them need to be suspended? How do you see some of the other international programs in Africa now?
Are you a tech business founder? Are you doing too many jobs, working too hard, but now seeing growth?
Well, these are all underground covert operations. Why does Africa need them? Why do we need them? Africa has been the provider. If you look at Europe, Europe cannot survive without Africa. One situation that people don't realize, post-World War, when the US came up with the Marshall Plan, what they don't tell you is that the contribution through exploitation of African minerals was actually the biggest funder of the European Recovery Plan, ERP, aka the Marshall Plan. US contributed $13 billion, which is now present day $175 billion, which, by the way, the American taxpayer must be paid back. Nobody's asking for that money back. But what they don't tell you is that Africa, through exploitation of its resources by the Europeans, was actually a much bigger contribution to the European recovery post-World War II. Nobody talks about that. Why does such a continent that did so much to help Europe recover continue to be so poor? Let's be realistic here. Let's not talk about peanuts. Africa does not need the aid. What we need is for those who are exploiting Africa to stop. Africa has everything it needs. If Africa could have contributed as much as it did to the recovery of Europe post-World War II, why wasn't Africa equally developed?
So what happens next, Adikana? You and I have talked about this before, and the exploitation of minerals, of uranium, of cobalt, of nickel, et cetera, and many other rare earths, which is apparently very much on President Trump's mind, because we see the negotiation for rare earths with Ukraine. But you and I have talked about the artificially low prices and the fact that many economies in Africa don't participate in the gains and growth of the exploitation of those resources. What happens now when these aid programs are withdrawing? Does the social contract between American mining operations or other global mining operations, does it give an opportunity for the power dynamic to shift and change? And what will that look like?
I think this is a wake-up call for the African leaders. To the same extent that President Trump is saying USA first, African leaders must also say Africa first. This is a wake-up call to the African leaders to take inventory of what is really happening in their countries. Do they really need the peanuts that are coming in as aid? What is really going out? If I may use the example of what happened in Niger, when the government decided they were going to take over the mining of their uranium. The French companies that were mining the uranium were paying the government 80 cents a kilo for the uranium, and then turning around and selling the uranium to the rest of the world at 200 euros a kilo. So that one move from the Nigerian government to say, we are now going to take ownership of our own uranium, they went from realizing about $1 billion in uranium resources to over 300 billion a year. Do you realize what I'm talking about? No amount of NGO could bring that kind of money. And this is only one mineral. Now imagine the country taking inventory of all their minerals and benefiting from their natural resources like the rest of the countries in the Western world. That is what African leaders need to look at.
Do you see that in the horizon of African leaders right now?
They're
do
gonna
you
have
see
to.
them? Who do you see as the standout winners of that kind of change? And who do you think is still chasing AID contracts?
Let me tell you, we need to look at what's happening in Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. President Traore is standing up. He is saying the natural resources in Burkina Faso, they belong to the people of Burkina Faso. Niger is doing the same thing. Mali is doing the same thing. Every leader must look at what's happening in the Sahel nations to say, like anybody else, you must take care of your people. You have your natural resources. You have everything you need to take care of your people. Why do you continue to be beggars? Look at what is being brought in by not only US.
Anyway, I'll just tap that side. Like I say, now a very interesting, very interesting discussion from Arikana, that will be the former African Union ambassador to the US. Now in the talk so, and it's also some key thing that will make so much sense. Why we as Africa will not be able to take care of ourselves? Why we for rely on aid? This US aid, you know. This is some of the thing that where we see white man and kind of Africa, we don't look at and say, savior there. And these are part of the things that, in fact, one of the reason back in the book saying we make them colonize, it's like then say an obligation for make them civilized. Then, in fact, quote unquote, they say we don't civilize. So one way for colonize for Apple civilize and for colonize we back then. Well, the point what they make here is. It all started through the educational, you know, the indoctrination. I mean, the way we don't sensitize, brainwash we, or probably program reminds them. It can take some time for we detach ourselves and get independent thinking. Of course, you go say in theory or in talk, you go say like say we're independent, but in reality, we are not. Why will Africa even need aid? Why? And look at the analysis we make. Niger they get 18 cents per kilo for uranium. Don't France they go sell on 200 na the world markets. Okay, somebody go argue say the mining cost, the equipment, them, the transportation, the logistics, the supply chain, blah 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 blah. But even as that, we understand mining then is like intensive. I mean, intensive projects there, you know, capital intensive projects there, where you get for put heavy money. We understand and nobody know to do business for loss. But at least you get for look at the point. Now, then they give them people like 18 and then go sell 200. Look at the math. It don't make no sense if not so. But when this new military government take, they get between 200, listen, between 200 to 300 billion per year. This is not just 1 million. And I like what he talk. They said no amount of NGO, no go Gunandi. No, they do. How many times will they beg for this 480 million from MCC? Then go give it today. No, go give it today. Then go tie this today. No, go give it today. It go take 5 years. No, it go take 3 years. And just because we feel say we are beggars. That's it. And he also mentioned something very important. You see, of recent time, I know say some amount of changes. The wind of revolution dip and change, the racism dip and die a little bit. But back then, it was intensive. He mentioned the aid. The AIDS was spread now. South Africans in South African country and the region its own, and then carry the highest now Africa. You can check that for yourself. And some account, and I'm happy when she said because she's very vocal and and I thought researcher a lot of if you just go to you research that you find a lot of documents in the way you support that. See, the aid why make for the AIDS spread now Western African is because deliberately racism take place there. People inject them Komon-Tok simply because of in black in color, or they want to do for test the medicine as well as a guinea pig, you know, for see if it work. And I'm glad the way it makes sense. So the US aid, he asks again a provocative question. In order to talk Boku, he says, show me one country who say America taxpayer using US aid where they don't improve the economy, they don't improve the education, they don't improve schooling or whatever. Show me one. And he also mentioned about the GMO, the genetically modified seed set, where we get fatter soil. And then they discourage we through the education program, through the US area, the farmers in the area, and then the producer, and get some of them business, then biotech companies that would they make them GMO food and they when a genetically modified food there, when like na lab they go on. When you go put on a soil, you don't know. You don't know. So you have to depend on them. You see, then don't use to this thing that we have to depend on them. With them, then I will save you. You know, now we save you. You see, that I super like this woman, and honestly, he also make about the Marshall Plan. This would plenty historians and plenty people and the Marshall Plan. When after the Second World War done, the American then come up with this so-called Marshall Plan for what they say the economic recovery of Europe. And again, it makes some very strong position. I say, in fact, the only reason you make Europe succeed for recover fastly, it's because of exploitation of Africa. Look like, for example, the Francophone countries there. All the Francophone countries there, then forget certain amount of they keep na French bank. Then get certain amount, you know, not to that not the topic. Next time we go do research, we bring and come for the learner. So I'm sure plenty of people don't read this thing where at the talk so where they run billion. And guess what? Not even get ants they much like control. And the French government, they use this money, they trade on the stock, the French stock exchange, the world, also global stock exchange, that they make money without even necessarily get for reports. This now what's the within first the Francophone countries there, you know, where they exploit. So for say, statement just coincide, or maybe Talewe say the exploitation of Africans and release, the exploitation of Africans for Europe recover from the World War II. You know, so the Marshall Plan technically it's because of Africans, and because we as Africans, we feel say like we're not power. Then say we need a question itself. You know, yes, they would see big for make Canada and continent, you know. But for summarize all of these things, it's just like a wake-up call. Trump, that make some people they like Trump, some people hate Trump. Of course, it must get something where you do with the like. Now that's not, I think it diversified in policy. People will like him because some people like him and tell you say I don't like Trump all over, but I like him because man for be man, woman for be woman. No, how can somebody a man like me one day I grab no and say me a woman? I know one, if you call me woman, I mean, if you call me man, I go sue you. Me passports na woman did it. It's just insane. That's why people they look at her. Other people and go say, well, for married woman, I may write this. You see now, confusion don't take place. Then transgender there. Man will be don't turn woman, or woman will be don't turn woman. They go now use woman bathroom, and then they go use man bathroom. This, you know, just they confuse the world. So people and they will elect Trump because of that policy. It don't make an official policy say now only two gender are in America, male, female. If you want another gender, go find other planets or other country. You can kind of Europe. And so people are looking for that. But primarily, a lot of people support this US aid banishing because there are billions and billions of dollars where they pump at this side, but just a fraction of it in the kind of Africa. And if you wouldn't they talk now, I see that they don't save you throughout. You see, aid, no amount of aid not will ever change Africa. No amount of aid not will change Africa. No amount of aid. Unless we go for being robust, we try for transform institutions or become, when they say, accountable, and make sure say everybody will cross the line, it pay the penalty. See what happened at China, not a softness. Not because of a political party there. If you do something, they love you. Look like, for example, Paramparawa leader, yeah, in WEF, look like what in with immigration people boss and they do. Kane and Jai Kai, what did they do? Then they work with a criminal. These are the things then where they happen out of our country, and we are not serious. Nameka, they also we are not serious, and unless we are serious as a nation, I mean, when I mean serious, we have to be holistic. Every part we get that kind of leader there, but then we get it. They tell you plain, Maada Bio, the shame. They tell you plain. They say if Nanya appoint you, if it's if you get nothing for you. Oh man, then Saxo. There is allegations say Ian Ulisa then take $300,000 to $400,000 from Sierra Leoneans with the investigation. Of course, I see one clip then there's a way Poli denied. Of course, he never denied. Alusan Caneno denies say no sabi Joyce Lideka. He denied. He say no sabi Joyce Lideka. Until that video come out, now no say really? You say no sabi? This is it. But anyway, I wish you for get time for going to the issues here. But this is it. I said this interview just shake the internet, All right, we'll tap this once in a while. We're going to do this sort of international analysis, especially when connected with Africa. Now we just get with it and say a wake up call for we rebrand. We don't left behind. It's a shame we don't left behind. I mean, this we need to do enough for ourselves. If you want to be selfish, and then I have time a job, I relax. Open play with TV or watch me football, relax. But sometimes in life, there are people that we get for sacrifice for the rest of mankind. Even if you know one door, God they push you, or people and they push you for door. Now I like this, so I just come work. Yeah, of course, Anyway, what's up here? I think Law Rush going to the world news. So Law going to the world news. Trump,
yeah. Oh yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all.
As Donald Trump prepares for the Chinese threat, Washington's allies are raising the alarm about Trump's America. Canada, Denmark, Finland, Germany, and the United Kingdom, they've all issued travel advisories for the US. They're all warning their nationals from visiting the United States. The reason? Trump's crackdown on immigration and transgender rights. It has hit European travelers. Many of them were detained and deported by US immigration officials. Of course, it's not just Europeans that are bracing for impact. Trump plans to deport more than 500,000 migrants. These are people from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela, 500,000. He wants to send them back. They were living in the US on humanitarian grounds. Trump has given them 1 month to pack their bags and leave. Here's our report.
The American Dream, a term coined by historian James Truslow Adams in 1931, was the driving factor for millions of people to flock to the United States in pursuit of a better life. For decades, people from around the world gave it their all to enter the United States, and the dash for the dream peaked in recent years, with illegal migration hitting record-breaking numbers. Until Donald Trump returned to the White House. Trump has cracked down on migration with a heavy hand.
Absolutely.
He has ordered the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, to detain and deport all illegal migrants. There are currently over 11 million illegal migrants in the country who are now staring at an uncertain future. But travel to the United States has become unsafe for valid visa holders as well. Denmark, Finland, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Canada are warning their nationals about visiting Trump's America. They are urging travelers to strictly adhere to all rules for entry, and there's a reason for that. The warnings come after several European travelers were detained and deported by US immigration officials. But there's more. The advisories also warn about the State Department's crackdown on trans rights. Both Denmark and Finland have flagged Trump's executive order recognizing only two genders and the removal of the non-binary X marker on passports. Meanwhile, Canada, Britain, and Germany reported that their nationals were arrested and deported by ICE agents who cited visa violations. But reports suggest that some detentions were based on phone messages being critical of Trump and social media support for pro-Hamas protests in the United States. A travel advisory for the United States is not uncommon. However, it was majorly issued for gun violence. But this time the threat is deportations, and it's not just Europeans who are facing the heat.
Anyway, this is not just a glimpse of what it take place. It's not new per se, but it's surprising for the European SSF, you know. Canada, of course, Canada, the neighbor there, you know. Anyway, this is let me say everything under the sun is possible, and sometimes this is a hard lesson. Every day we get lesson. Every day, I make them say learning. We continue for learn. This are not free education. Somebody give people and so free education. Let you learn and understand and let you know. But again, a lot of people in the argue say this is not good for born good picking for America because you can't live in an island. This world, the world don't move. That nationalism, you know, seems to be working again, especially in the age of technology and the age of internet. You know, if you want to become isolated, it'll become problem because Canada. A lot of the tourists that were going to America then cancel. In fact, there are beach in Florida and some parts which are mainly Canadians and they go on holidays, they don't cancel. And some businesses in the struggle because of that. Now, coming to Europe, Europeans and they warn the citizens and made them avoid certain American brands then, yeah, even Tesla, they suffer huge losses in Europe because people, I mean, everybody they concentrate now. And guess what? You know that they benefit by all this? You know that they benefit? Not China, then they benefit. Not China. By the time where Trump go down in 4 years, perhaps China don't lead the world. China don't lead the world because today, what's for America super powerful, not because of the allies there. Not because of him party there. They buy, they share trade secrets, some share intelligence information. I mean, of course, the more the more the merrier, not so. The more you engage, you brainstorm together, you produce more. Then get collaboration programs. So they collaborate with many programs. But this one with Trump leak out so now, it gave a hot America back to some extent. Even French wine, you know, they don't stop them. They say them for the produce there, and I know that people and they will be on the don't get them business in America for quite some time now. Then they hot the economy. What's in the pull and gap in the you know where we get that recipe, the taste. You know where we get it if you don't used to want this, even if you get an alternative, you know. But anyway, this is geopolitics, and we'll keep you posted on this one. We go tap here as we don't cross over the you know. Apologies, Ramble. So sometimes. Anyway, we'll take 1 minute break. We'll can give you the mic, and of course can look into your text message. Lord, we do the trailer for tomorrow.
Unprecedented, unfiltered, unmissable. Join us on Komon-Tok for a historic and exclusive interview with Maada Bio, the current MP for Peckham, representing the Labour Party. Date, Tuesday, March 25th. Time, 8 p.m., same time in the UK and Sierra Leone. Born to a legacy that bridges Sierra Leone and the UK, Maada Bio brings her unique perspective, bold leadership, and unwavering vision to the platform. Her journey from activism to parliament. Her vision for change. What's next for her and the communities she serves? This is a must-watch conversation that will challenge, inspire, and break new ground. Don't miss it. Stay tuned and set your reminders. Fire, Shu, Komon-Tok, Miata Fambule. Unprecedented, unfiltered, unmissable. Join us on Komon-Tok for a historic and exclusive interview with Miata Fambule, the current MP for Peckham, representing the Labour Party. Date, Tuesday, March 25th. Time, 8 p.m., same time in the UK and Sierra Leone. Born to a legacy that bridges Sierra Leone and the UK, Miata Fambule brings her unique perspective, bold leadership, and unwavering vision to the platform. Her journey from activism to parliament. Her vision for change. What's next for her and the community she serves? This is a must-watch conversation that will challenge, inspire, and break new ground. Don't miss it. Stay tuned and set your reminders. Fire, Shu, Komon-Tok, Miata Fambule. Unprecedented.
Right. Okay. We don't count on the other side, and of course, we say plenty thank you. We did fantastic job. Anyway, God bless we all. We able to raise what you look for. This is a wonderful thing we do. It all started with one with Fambul Naya Kadi, one we kind Padi Naya. We start with 3 bag rest, cash box 1 bag. Another guy give me 1 with Mamina America, Auntie Mary give you $100 win a 3 bag. Another sister from America give you $200 win a 6 bag. Then Tinden Wahid and Human Mira Dumbuya give you $100 for 3 bags. Somebody give you $100. I still call the name 3 bags. Another person give you £30. Another person give you 15, 20. Another we daddy give you $100 for 3 bags. Another person from Australia give you £50 for 1 bag. Another person give you 20. We reach 1 bag. We get another person back who give you $100 for 3 bag. We get another person 50. We get another person $50 back from US, and we get one we Fambul will be called on Thursday. We'll be get our program now. It give me 7 bags of rice. We don't collect anyway. We don't collect the money, and we get what we did in America. We Mr. Bangura. He give you $140 but instead of Adam for until we get money, we give 8 million for plazas Adande, and we get what we sister give you €85. We get somebody who will be giving 45 euro. If you send money where we know mention now, please remind we send we a screenshot, especially if you know they do Zelle. Una send we the screenshot. So any money where you do, we will know, please send we a screenshot so we will recognize you. Yeah? Thank you. And definitely when we don't share everything, we don't collect the videos there. When I go see them, and we're going to invite a pastor and an imam who can bless now. Yeah. All right, donate to in case you still angry, that's fine. We're not going to say stop the goodness. Not so somebody want to do good now, not going to see, but we don't get what you look for, because if we check the money, all we don't get. Anyway, all right. Allow me come now. Quick one. This one come from by Fuka, where they say since US withdrew funding from WHO, all monkeypox cases disappeared from Sierra Leone. Why is our aunt now the first case of monkeypox in Freetown? I hope the SLVP has not. Wow. Anyway, this one they come up for Bintu Kale, Mr. Komon-Tok, thank you. May Allah bless you. You perform for what you do for the community, both Ramadan and Lent season. Yeah, thank you very much. You shall get the same blessing, and we all get this blessing. Adam Mambude said Trump and Elon want to build a wall around America. No man is an island. Yeah, indeed. Because this one costs not to the sea, because nobody nobody that fears God Almighty should open their lips uttering such words that she's looking for fame or noticement. Who on earth can wish a sick person such? Laura, you say there was a case whereby a man changed his sex and now claimed to be a woman, went to prison and was put in a female cell. He started impregnating the female cellmate. Really? Yeah, a lot of people are also in a madness. You know, sometimes the world is crazy, not to say. See, we not be the emergency you ever hear yourself. Anyway. Babatunde, they say not benefiting from the US aid, you have to blame the recipient government that we are using it for selfishness. Salimatu Camera, they say, I hope so. They say, but if we don't eradicate tribalism and regionalism, we will make the same mistake again. And Star, they say, Bio and his SLPP member supporter will soon claim that the dead people were Timney APC supporters. Unokin actually one for going to these lines. Patrick Sanko, they say the likes of Maada Bio and others bad African leaders they make we they suffer so. And this one they come up from Zana, they say that's why they are slowing the process in Sierra Leone. Their worries is that we'll end up acting Burkina Faso. We have all the minerals that will turn Sierra Leone to mini Dubai. We get there. That's I suppose you. Jay, they say our rulers always seeks the highest bidder's interest. And and this one they come up from Rashid Abubakar. They say African leaders are lazy. They have resources to exploit, but depend on handouts to the destruction of their people. Yeah, it's sometimes, you know, embarrassing. You know, we yeah, look like they are Congo, a country we're full with unprecedented amount of minerals. And out in the live one. Anyway. I don't know if I don't take this one. Patrick Sanko, they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, I wonder if Sierra Leone presently we had a woman like this, our elder sister, to God be the glory. And Mosu, they say, you are blessed, my sister, and I wish you speedy healing. I think that's they refer to our Babatunde Tijan. They say it is foolish to think she is looking for attention. She had enough already. Yeah, this is speedy recovery. Alpha Charm, this is speedy recovery. And of course, Chelsea also the extend speedy recovery. And Victoria answered the extend speedy recovery. That's not the spirit, you know. Not all thing with people, you know, too much in that country there. Anyway. Fatim Tima, they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, not sure if you have the video at the EYV where Lima is stating to crush anyone that will disrupt the peace. But when it comes to true Sierra Leonean, they are investigating. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and now you see, now make us in a week in the program now all the presents a very good point where you bring council. Yeah, we talk about peace, not so, and it was more or less an election. Thank you very much, Fatim, for bringing calm. In the crush, in the crush, then the crush. Yeah, yeah, we don't play that crush video the many times. Anyway, thank you for the genealogy, Naya. You know, makes sense. You know, it's appear as if we on the we did at the same page anyway. And this one, they come up from marriage. They say, Jesus, Papa God, this man will have been in mental hospital. Yeah. I mean, if he then be done treat Sunday, I'm sure probably it's I mean, salon women, they say Ina Lelai or Ina Elai Raju, Maada Bio sending money for the burial of children he allegedly killed is not a show of compassion, nor is it favor to the families. And this one comes from Gloria, where they said the money does not matter. What's about the life he has taken from the family? Money cannot bring them back. God will fight for Sierra Leone. And Marco they say now waiting now the fear with African leaders now forget hundreds of cars behind them. Yeah. Thank you. That convoy. But videos we time will come will count something how you see some African European leader or some world leaders without truly they bond with their citizens without having for fear. There's too much convoy, unnecessary attention, unnecessary waste of money. Oh, my God, it's just too much. All right. And Life Minds, they say no need for send money. No need for send money out of recklessness. Money not they bring life. This guy's killing was intentional. And honestly, sometimes if they see the way they run, yeah, it's fearful. And we road are not big and small, but if you see the speed, it's fearful. Anyway. And Julius counted to say, people are crying today, tomorrow Maada will cry more painfully than these people. And Ayatollah, they say, when the guy was alive, people were making fun of him instead of coming to his aid. Now that he's dead and gone, people are not showing love. I don't know what kind of love is this. That's for you. That's Sierra Leonean. This one came from Kate, so they say that's not an excuse for killing innocent people. Why then no for drive with caution? Left comrade and campaign. Yeah, you know, this let me say if now Southside investigates, then they investigate and know exactly how they kill them people here. Not so. It's not about forget the money, for go bail, now for the living, now for the other people and they don't die. But what about the investigation now? I'm sure you all get the answer, not so. All right. Umar Brango, they say honestly, some parents then will go shopping, left picking us. IC don't arrest you next minute, deportation. ICE don't arrest you next minute, deportation camp, whilst your family they wait for make you come out shopping. So sad indeed. And Katie say, Mr. Komon-Tok, people's power defend you again, gentle. Keep it up. We love you, bro. Yes, a bit and say make one video audio. I will go for Anyway, we'll reach out to her. Anyway, yeah, I see a lot of people in Sharon, San Antonio. You know, just like how we said the church other people in Kissing, we we believe, say, we deal with the community, and when you deal with the people and deal with you, you know, and we appreciate them for that, and it's not a surprise because we know say we must get people in. We definitely get to see we on side and try for make their own commentary. Anyway, we go try for see connect with her. All right, so Fambulen, my apologies today. I know if you say we will pass this level, please, Lord, just tap the program for today. So me, you know, I'll just please they are big. And finally, I'll just take this one from Kelvin Cisse. That's Kelvin Cisse. Thank you very much. You are well recognized, and of course, Khadija too for Fauna. Thank you very much. You are well recognized, and of course, Conte Edward Lennox. All right, so Fambula will tap the program here. Suicide tomorrow 8 o'clock. Hopefully, we go able enjoy the program. We go come listen to Fambule, Miata Fambule. We get for Kaipo understand about, Lord just can get some inspiration not just in political career, in journey, and waiting more or less to get in store for constituents and how we all go relate and get the flavor we can tomorrow. Until then, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Unprecedented, unfiltered, unmissable. Join us on Komon-Tok for a historic and exclusive interview with Miata Fanbule, the current MP for Peckham, representing the Labour Party. Date, Tuesday, March 25th. Time, 8 p.m., same time in the UK and Sierra Leone. Born to a legacy that bridges Sierra Leone and the UK, Miata Fanbule brings her unique perspective, bold leadership, and unwavering vision to the platform. Her journey from activism to parliament, her vision for change. What's next for her and the community she serves? This is a must-watch conversation that will challenge, inspire, and break new ground. Don't miss it. Stay tuned and set your reminders. Fire, Shu Komon-Tok, Miata Fanbule, unprecedented.
We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we know go shy. Migration stories should know go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Come on, talk, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, you go make me proud. From Salon to the world, we the stand tall. Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration revives, we come from. Komon-Tok, place to be, we the young and care for you and me. Komon-Tok, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go, yeah, the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We go talk, come here, no we